experiment in Bricksmith. I have created submodels in here. And so I have a 4-wall stud module, a corner module, a 2-stud module, and a window module. And also there's a corner post in here. There we go. And I'm going to try to build with these. In the bottom left, there's this button for new model. And then steps is I went into each of these and I created steps for them so that it's easily able to be followed, hopefully. Let's see here. And you're able to select these models and copy and paste them from one Bricksmith file to another. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go into test model. It's blank. All right, so we want something to build on. So let's find a plate. If I can type this morning. What should we go with? Let's go with a 6x8. Yeah, let's do 6x8. All right. So we have 6x8 in white. There we go. All right. And now to add a step, bottom left, click on the steps. I am going to add some pieces. So I'm gonna go up to the top that says model, the menu for model, and then I'm gonna insert reference, 4-stud wall module, wall corner module, 2-stud module, window module, and corner post. Hey, sweet. All right. I'm going to go to a top view of this. All right, so let's start off with taking these corners. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this, move it down here. Oh. And there we go. We are off. Grid, yay. Command 1 to adjust to a smaller grid placement. There we go. And then I'm able to select this one thing and copy it. I'm holding the Option key while I click and drag to be able to copy it. And I just did something. Whoa. That's weird. All right. Or just Command copy paste. What the? Okay, it is rotating around the y-axis, but I have no idea what it's rotating around. So it's possible that there's something with this module. But there's not corner. Everything's right there. Okay. Well, now I'm a little confused because it's rotating it, but it's rotating it weirdly in space. Okay. That's going to be something to figure out at another moment. And yeah. All right, so I'm then do that. Grab this 2-stud wall, copy and paste it. Wow, this is like going all over the place. I am so confused on what it's rotating about. All right. So it looks like there's a little bit of a hiccup with something. But anyway, I'm then able to start piecing things together a little bit faster. Yeah, thank you. Did a bit, and I've been able to get this to rotate about a certain spot. So what I realized is with where you build, it matters where the location is for the submodel on its own grid. So the reason these are rotating wildly around is they're all actually rotating around the center point of the grid that they're on. So it imports the entire model, including the center point grid. So what has to be done is I've moved this on the y-axis. I think on the y-axis. Move it from the top view so I can rotate it about the y-axis, like this, to the middle. So the 0, 0 coordinates are about right here. So now, if you notice, this one is way up here, and this one's down here. So I actually need to move in my submodel all those parts down here. As soon as I do that, I can go back in here, find this piece, and rotate it about. And it rotates much better. Also, when you import these through model insert your reference, it will drop it in right on top of another one, apparently. Still figuring out how it drops in. Okay, yeah, it drops in really close to where you were working, just like if you were pulling in a single part. So that will help with that part. Like even this is a pull, and it wants to rotate around the center point. So I'm going to go to this corner post piece. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm putting my finger on the screen of where the center of this brick is that I know is really close to the center of the grid. Going here, selecting everything, and moving it to the center point. And I'm going to do that with this one. And I'm going to do that with this one. And then all of our submodels are close to the 0 point grid for rotation on the Y. I'm guessing you would have to do this for the X and Z if you needed to. So now I'm back in this model that has everything imported. Right? Now I need a corner post. So I'm going to do model, not corner post, wall corner. And now when I rotate this, or this, or this, or this, they at least rotate near where I'm working instead of going all over the place. I have found out that the piece count does keep track correctly. So we do model, or no, tools, piece count. Right now there's 508 pieces. If I add the 4-stud window module which has 9 pieces. So that one's got 9 pieces. So if I go back in here and I grab this window module and I go from 508, we're adding 9 pieces, copy and paste. $517. So that's the correct piece count. So it is keeping track of the piece count. Yeah. Enjoy.